Hey there guys, it's me Liz and welcome back to another makeup tutorial with me. I just want to say a huge hello and thank you and welcome to those of you guys who are new and recently subscribed to my channel. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. So this is the makeup look that I will be showing you guys how to do. Now I felt the need to do something a little more different, something that I haven't done in a while, and I was going through my makeup drawers just before and I didn't know what to do or what to film for you guys, so I grabbed out this little cutie right here and I thought that it's such a beautiful color. I have hardly ever used it. I thought let's just do something with this color today. So yeah, here in New Zealand it is actually going into spring at the moment, so I thought let's do something vibrant and colourful. Lately I've been wearing a lot of cool toned makeup, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop chatting too much and jump right into this makeup tutorial. So this is the look right here, and if you want to see how you guys can achieve this look too, just keep on watching and I will show you guys how. So I'm going to get straight into this tutorial. I've already done part of my face and I've done my brows already. So I'm going to take this color right here with a fluffy brush and I'm going to apply it to my eyes like this, concentrating that color into my crease and eye socket. So this is going to be acting as our transition color, just to ensure that the rest of the colors we use later will blend in a lot more smoother. And this is actually a blush from the BH Cosmetics San Francisco palette, but you know, whatever works. So I'm going to be using some tape as well, just to ensure we get smooth, sharp lines, and I applied it like this. I removed the tackiness as well. Now I am going to be using these two colors that I just showed you, the pink color and a purple color mainly. So yeah, I applied the pink color like this, concentrating it more on the outer corners of just like above my crease, and I'm blending it out ever so slightly towards the inner part of the eyes. And then I'm going to grab another brush, going in with a matte black eyeshadow from the same palette of course, and I'm just going to concentrate that into my crease and ever so slightly bring that inwards towards the inner part of the eye. But yeah, mainly just concentrating this on the outer part of the eyes. And what I'm doing here is just grabbing that same fluffy brush and I'm just slightly feathering out that black in towards the pink and ever so slightly blending that. I don't want it to be too blended and then it becomes one color. I just want to ever so slightly bring those colors together, and yeah, there we go. So I just cleaned off my brush a little bit and then I'm just going to bring that pink a little bit more towards the inner part of my eyes. There we go. Can never blend too much sometimes. So I'm going to grab this gorgeous color from Chi Chi. This one is called Gimme Gimme a Man. It's one of their baked eyeshadows, and using a flat eyeshadow brush I'm just going to pack that onto my lid and pack that on some more. And what you can also do is wet your brush using MAC Fix Plus if you'd like to intensify the color, and just apply it like that. Or you can also use a mixing medium if you'd like. Now that's just going to ensure that it doesn't transfer as well, and it's also good for you if you have hooded eyes, but I don't really have that problem. So now what I'm going to do is peel off that tape ever so slightly. You can see how smoothly it comes off, and that's because I took off the tackiness before I applied the tape. Now I'm going to take this color here on a kind of angled blush brush, and I'm going to pack that on underneath my eyes, and this is going to sharpen up our wing as well. Well, it's not really winged out yet, but you know what I mean. I'm also going to put my finger on the top of the brush. Now that's just gonna fan it out a little more, just so it covers more surface area. And with the leftover product as well, what I'm going to do is just use that down the center of my nose and around my T-zone area. No product goes wasted. That's not always a good thing though. So now I'm going to go back in with this purple shade that I showed you guys earlier and a flat kind of angled eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to concentrate the color on my lower lash line and in between the black and the pink, just so we'll get kind of more of a gradient between the colors. There we go, pretty happy with that. Now I'm just going to tightline my eyes. Now I hate to touch and tug and pull on my eyes. So what I do is just make the craziest eye facials ever, make my eyes look as huge as I can and just kind of get the product in there because I don't like to touch and pull and tug on my skin. There we go. Woo! Now I'm going to take my black liquid liner from Essence, and I'm just going to create a smooth fluid line straight across, a simple straight line across. Then I'm going to go back and forth on that just to kind of create the line that I want, and when I do, then I'm going to drag it up and create a wing, and then go back in and clean it up and get it as sharp as I can. One thing I really like about this liquid liner, which I don't think I've mentioned before, is that there's a lot of playroom, which means like you can play around with this liner a lot. It doesn't dry like super fast, and it doesn't crack on your eyes like on your skin. It dries to a nice semi-matte finish, which I quite like. And of course I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye. Straight simple line across, then I'm going to go back in the other opposite way and then wing it back up and then kind of create more of a fluid line from there and sharpen up my wing. Voila! Now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes one by one, then curl them some more. Maybe the other eye needs a little bit more curl as well. These lashes are barely there. Now I'm going to grab my Collection Cosmetics mascara, the 6-in-1 mascara. Yes, you guys have seen this like a trillion times. But I'm just going to go ahead and give my lashes a couple of good coats of that. Then I'm just going to go ahead with some falsies. I skipped the applying glue part and I just went straight into applying them. I love to use tweezers, but I couldn't find them on this particular day, so I'm just gonna have to snatch these with my fingers. There we go. I'm happy with that. It took me a while, but there we go. Now I'm gonna go back in with that contour palette I showed you guys a little earlier, and I'm just gonna go ahead and contour a little bit. So I'm gonna make a sucky face and kind of contour my cheekbones a little bit, flicking the brush. With this contour palette in particular, you want to use a little bit of product at a time, like the smallest amount. And then, yeah, if you need more, then go on with a slightly a little bit more, because it can be quite hard to blend out sometimes. So I'm blending out the typical areas that you usually would. I'm blending out my cheekbones, sides of my nose, and also I like to pull my hair back like this and then kind of just contour around my forehead a little bit. Just cause. There we go. And then I'm going to go back in with this light color right there. Not the yellowy shade, but the other one. And on a clean brush, of course, not the same one we used for the contour, but the same one we used for the highlight before. And I'm just going to do a little bit of reverse contouring just to sharpen up the contour on our cheekbones. Then I'm going to use that brush that we used for our contour, cleaned it off a little bit, and I'm going to take the milk chocolate bronzer from Too Faced, and I'm going to blend that over my contour and down my neck and around everywhere so I can get some chocolate goodness. And then I'm just going to take a blush brush, and I'm going to use these two colors because I can't decide, and I'm going to apply those to my cheekbones and just blend that good pinkness all out. Blend it all out, both sides, blend out a little more. Then I'm going to take the same brush, of course, just cause, and taking MAC Soft and Gentle, I'm going to apply that ever so slightly on the tops of my cheeks, just kind of slightly above where we put the blush. And then I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush as well and just grab a little bit and dab it right in the center of the beautiful blue shadow we applied earlier. This just came to me on a whim and I just decided to go with it. Now this just adds a really intense kind of shimmer and shine to the center of our lids. Then I went ahead and changed up my jersey because it's getting a bit cold, and because I sit in front of the window, the lighting changed, of course. What can I do? But yeah, just got a little cold and my hair was looking a hot mess, so I tidied up that off camera, jumped back on, applied some lips for you guys. Now this color here is from Australis, of course, and it's in the shade Paris, which is a really nice beige. Of course you can use any other shade, but I thought just because we're using so much color on our eyes, we'll just tone it down for the lips a little bit. And I used Blankety right in the center middle of my lips. And I just dabbed that out with my finger and completely finished now. So yeah, this is it, guys. So that is it, guys. That is the finished completed look. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about it. If you guys have any requests of what you guys might want to see next, just leave your comment down below and I shall get to you guys as soon as I can. And I really appreciate all the kindness that you guys leave for me down below. It really warms my heart and it makes me so thankful. Thank you so much, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye. So let's get straight into this makeup tutorial. I am going to be using the Naked 2 Basics